In this demo, we'll have a look at using LucidLink FileSpaces with Autodesk Flame for visual effects and DaVinci Resolve for grading and mastering. LucidLink FileSpaces provides a space for global teams to collaborate on massive media projects with easy and instant file access. LucidLink paired with Flame and Resolve redefines the definition of VFX post-production and grading. First, I'm going to make sure Flame's media storage is connected to a LucidLink FileSpace. Since the bitrate of my DPX sequence exceeds the bandwidth provided by my ISP, I've pinned the required data. Pinning is a great way to stream the media stored on the LucidLink FileSpace directly from a local cache. The media storage folder has been pinned as well. This is not essential, but I like to keep control over the files generated by Flame in terms of caching behavior. Before I start my work, I'm going to create a user and a project in Flame. Since my footage was created as a DPX 4K 16-bit sequence at 24 frames per second, I'll set up my project accordingly. I also set up the type of media to create when rendering VFX in Flame. To import media, I'll switch to the Media Hub environment. It takes care of all import, export and media management requirements. To import media, I use the file browser to navigate to the location of my DPX sequence. I can already preview the media file and its properties in the preview window. To import the media, I drag the clip into the media panel and drop it over a reel in the Reels group. Now the media is available for timeline editing and timeline effects. Please note that caching is disabled, so Flame is simply pointing to the original files on the LucidLink FileSpace. There is no duplication or transcoding of the clips involved. This is indicated by the gray icon on the source clip. In the timeline environment, I'll switch from view mode to player in order to view my clips individually. By right-clicking on the reel in the media panel, I can create a sequence. Note that all settings for the sequence are according to the project setup from earlier. Multiple clips can be added to the sequence and played back without any dropped frames. For visual effects, I'm applying a simple blur effect to my timeline. The white line at the top of the segment indicates an unrendered effect. When the timeline effects are rendered, the white bar will turn into black. Before I will hand over to my colleague Steven for grading and mastering, I will render my sequence, including the visual effects, to the LucidLink FileSpace.
I'm in Arizona in the US, but Dirk is in Germany. Even though we are 6,000 miles apart, we can both access the same DPX sequence in real time, without the need to email information back and forth or complicated file transfers. I am currently in the Media tab in DaVinci Resolve. From here I can import the DPX sequence created by Flame into my project. Notice that the media in LucidLink is linked into my project. No data is transferred or copied out of the LucidLink file space. In order to give the clip a better look, I create a sequence and go over to the Color tab. Now I'll increase the contrast just a little bit and lower the highlights and decrease the shadows in order to give my video a slightly darker and more cinematic look. One of the benefits of using LucidLink for these VFX and mastering processes is that I am looking at the actual data on my local machine. This gives me the option to use a color-accurate monitor and control surfaces. Color grading over VDI means you aren't looking at the actual pixels on your screen, but rather a compressed version that's transmitted to you over the internet. To create an IMF package, I'll add different languages to my sequence and go to the Delivery tab, where I can render my IMF master directly to the LucidLink file space. This way, anyone on my team can immediately access the package to create deliverables regardless of their location.
LucidLink provides an invaluable set of tools that allow you to use high-end VFX, grading and mastering tools anywhere and independently of their location. Bring in new artists, use the systems wherever they are available, and extend your reach across multiple regions without making a compromise on hardware or picture quality. For more workflow guides, how-to videos, or to contact us, please visit our website.